there's never been a perfect game. Mistakes will happen. They're part of the game. You're constantly learning. So if you apply this mentality to your game and saying, I'm learning, this is going to change completely what you're focusing on. Hello and welcome to World Cup Habits. My name is Pepe and I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'll be speaking to you about instant confidence. Three proven hacks, three proven hacks to instantly become more confident in football or in soccer, whatever you want to call it. Before I start sharing this with you, I wanted to invite you to go to worldcuphabits.com. There we have a free course for you that's going to help you become mentally strong as a soccer player. worldcuphabits.com, download it there for free. Also, we have a podcast with my good friend David Copeland-Smith, World Cup Habits. You can find it Spotify, iTunes, wherever. We speak about experiences of our experiences of how to become better in soccer. We share stories, we share all sorts of things. It's a really good podcast, World Cup Habits as well. So now these three hacks, proven hacks. The first thing of instant confidence, mistakes. Everyone fears mistakes. I don't want to make mistakes. Well, I'm sorry to say to you this, but mistakes will happen in a game because it's a game. They are part of the game. So the first thing to become instantly confident is to say, okay, mistakes will happen. That doesn't mean that we love them and we want them to happen all the time. But think about this. The only way that you can learn anything is by making a mistake. I actually think that instead of being called mistakes, you should change the name and call it learning experience. It's like a baby. When a baby is learning to walk, the baby is crawling. It's kind of walking, but it's crawling. It's kind of walking. It wants to walk. It falls down. At what point do you say to the baby, oh, so stupid, baby. I mean, look at all the mistakes that you're making. You're never going to walk. You never say that to the baby because you know it's learning to walk. Well, it's the same thing with you. It's the same thing with you in soccer or in anything else. Mistakes will happen. And actually, there's never been a perfect game of anyone. I think potentially there was one that was almost perfect that I think it was Xavi had when he was at Barcelona. And it seemed it was almost perfect, but still, I think he missed one or two passes. So there's never been a perfect game. Mistakes will happen. They're part of the game. You're constantly learning. So if you apply this mentality to your game and saying, I'm learning, this is going to change completely what you're focusing on. They're part of the game. But if you start saying, no, I want to avoid mistakes, most likely when they happen, which they'll do, your mind is going to be ruminating and just thinking about the past. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. Why did this happen? So what that doesn't allow you is to focus on the most important thing, which is this game, this moment, this play, this moment that you have the ball. That's the most important play in the game. This one that's happening and the next one, but you have to be present in this one. So mistakes are learning experiences. It's something that's feeding your mind and say, okay, I learned this, I learned that. First thing. The second thing, if you make a mistake during a game, tell yourself, I'm learning. So change this. If you make a bad pass or something, instead of saying, oh, I shouldn't have done that or something else, just say, I'm learning, I'm getting better. I'm learning. I got this. I'm learning. So this immediately changes your state. It changes the way that you feel. It changes what you're focusing on. It changes physically. Usually when somebody makes a mistake, it's like, oh, I can't believe it. But if you immediately change your state and you say, I'm learning, I've got this, it changes your whole attitude and what you're focusing on. A mistake is a learning experience. And if you're making the same mistake, okay, yeah, I understand it's not easy. But then after the game, you can go and analyze, you can think about it, you can practice that. And I can assure you, you'll get it next time if you see it as a learning experience. Because if not, now you're carrying the weight of, I don't want to make the mistake again. And yeah, chances are that it might happen again. But now you know you're getting better. So you're changing what you're focusing on. And the third thing is, after a game, write down this. 5 to 10 answers answering these questions. What did I do well? What can I improve? And what will I do to commit to keep improving? So what this does, the first question is, what did I do well? It's like, okay, focusing and recognizing, I did this well, I did that well, I did whatever it was well, because usually your mind, it's going to be focused on what you missed. Yeah. So, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. No. What did you do well? Focus on that. First question, what did I do well? And write it down. Don't put just one thing. Oh, I did this past. There's so many things I can assure you did well. The second question, what can I improve? So instead of saying, what did I do wrong? And just kill yourself with the answers. I didn't do this well. It's what can I improve? So it's changing the way you're seeing it. Okay, I can improve this. I can improve that. This video, I know I can improve things. If I start thinking, oh, I didn't do this well, it changes completely the way I'm seeing things. So what can I improve? Write it down. And then the third thing is you're making a commitment. What will I do to commit to keep improving? And now it's a specific thing. So if it's specific drills, if it's something physically, if it's something mentally, if it's something strength-wise, if it's with your speed, what you're doing is putting together a plan so you can continue to improve. The whole idea of this is that you don't just say, okay, I know I'll get better. No, you have to physically do something because we live in a physical world. It's not just a mental world. So you have to do something. What will I do to improve my game, to commit to keep improving? That's the third question. If you do this after every game or every practice, I can assure you after a week or 2 weeks, you'll feel more confident. But it's important that you do this. Just to go over it once again, mistakes will happen. If you make a mistake, just say, I'm learning, and then answer these 3 questions. I really hope this helps you. And also, if you want to work with me, go to worldcuphabits.com there. You'll find everything. You'll find the information of how I can help you individually become a better player mentally. I've done this for 10 years, worked with many, many players professionally from around the world. Also players that have played elite level, college, amateur, all the levels. So if you're interested, just go to World Cup Habits, and there you can find the information of how you can work with me and I can help you become a better soccer player. Thank you and have a great day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye. Oh, you're still there. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you. And if it did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any comments, please write them down below. We would love to interact with you, to answer your questions so you can become a better soccer player.